One of the great tragedies of the church, this is such an American thing today, and I've seen so many examples of this, I've lived examples of this, is the alteration, these subtle little alterations of the gospel. The changing of the gospel. We take out the holiness of God, and then we take out how offensive our sin is to God, so that the people that are tithing stay at the church. The removal of the holiness of God and the sinfulness of man leaves an empty, incomplete, false gospel. So what happens is, tell people how great they are, apart from Christ. The problem is that that's not the gospel. And the most unloving thing I could ever do is to tell you how great you are all the time and never tell you that you need a Savior, that you're not that great. But there is one that's great. And He's offered Himself to you. The gospel is offensive. The gospel is offensive because apart from Jesus Christ, you and I are offensive. We're offensive to God. I am offensive to God apart from Christ. We're not in a good place. We're not good people. Apart from Jesus as our advocate and as our substitute, our very existence is offensive to Him. Because of our own rebellion, and our sin hurts God. Our sin, it grieves God. We become so alienated from that. We make sin so impersonal. We make sin such a foreign concept. But we fail to understand that God is a personal God, and our sin is personally offensive to Him, and that it actually grieves Him. The way that a child's rebellion grieves their parents. The way that a child who rebels and goes off and leaves the father is grieved. God is a jealous God. He loves His people. He wants their affections.